Hi, wishing everyone a very happy evening. I'm still saying happy during this lockdown period because I truly believe that the happier we are, it is not only better for us emotionally, but it is also excellent for us at the scientific level. When we smile, when we giggle, when we laugh, automatically there is something called the happy hormones that are released, which are called as the endorphins, and they are very good for us emotionally. Also, scientifically, they boost our immunity, and boosting the immunity is absolutely the need of the hour right now. So, wishing all of you again a very happy evening. Hope you all are safe along with your families. And also, I would like to wish you all a very happy World Health Day. I think this is the time to actually thank the entire medical fraternity. Somewhere they are on the front line. Even if someone coughs next to us, we feel a bit scared. But imagine they are day in and day out working with coronavirus affected patients, and they are doing a fantastic job, the best that they can do. So this is the time to thank the doctors, the nurses, the entire medical fraternity. So I think prayer is the need of the hour right now. Let's just take a few seconds to close our eyes and whisper a silent prayer of gratitude to the entire medical fraternity. So everybody, please close your eyes and let's just say a thank you. Thank you so much. I'm really excited to be here. I would like to thank the entire global insurance broker team for having me here. I think it's wonderful that even sitting at home, so many organizations are taking this initiative so that people can become better and better sitting at home also. So, a heartfelt gratitude to global insurance brokers. So I really think like I'm a very face-to-face person. I'm a holistic wellness coach. I love to meet my patients, to talk to them, to see their facial expressions, to heal them through touch. But however, we have to adapt to the new normal, and this is the best that we can do through technology. Hence, it's very important to adapt. It took me also about a week, but now I'm conducting a lot of online sessions, and I'm happy that in my own way, I'm playing a part in making people healthier, even if it's through online. So much beyond the science, I think it's very important to have a human connection. Social distancing does not mean emotional distancing. Hence, I would like to first introduce myself, the reason I'm in this journey, so that you all know me a little better and we can form some sort of a bond. I feel when we are connected to the person, the knowledge automatically goes deeper. So I would request you the next 40-45 minutes, please give yourself in total. I've conducted workshops nationally as well as internationally, and it's made a huge difference to people. So this 40 to 45 minutes is absolutely just for you and your family. So I'm Dr. Nidhi Bajaj Gupta. I'm an award-winning holistic wellness coach, co-founder at Miraya along with my sister Miss Megha Bajaj, and founder at Miraki Holistic Wellness. The biggest reason that why I started this wellness journey along with my sister is our mom was diagnosed with breast cancer in 2005. She underwent the conventional treatment like surgery, radiation, many cycles of chemotherapy, and she was much better. After that, we kept asking the medical fraternity that what should we give her to eat to make her healthier so that she does not have to go through this again. However, they just gave us a bit of vague answers that, maybe just give her broccoli. So we also were confused. So however, whatever best we could do, we did. And for almost 7 to 8 years, she was absolutely okay. Till 2012, she started getting a lot of symptoms like headache, vomiting. That is the time my sister and me realized that something is not okay. And when we did the brain MRI, we realized there was a grade 4 tumor. We were absolutely shocked. We thought this is something that you only read in textbooks. However, after the conventional treatment, the brain surgery, the radiation, this time we decided that we are going to go in search of holistic wellness solutions. How can food become a medicine? So Megha and me traveled the world. We went to New York, New Jersey, many parts of India, and we somewhere combined Eastern and Western methodology, and we realized that actually food can play a very significant role in any kind of diseases. Hence, right now, it's very important. This is the main time that we can take care of our fitness. So, I would like to discuss the 3 pillars of wellness. Number one is your food. So, nutrition can actually become a medicine. Second is exercises. And third is any form of meditation. So, let's just discuss very simple nutrition guidelines. I hope all of you have a pen and paper or a notebook and a pencil with you all. These are very useful tips. If you can make a quick note of it, for you and your family. So, all of us have studied this in school basically. Very often, when we know about the pH value. When the pH value is above 7, it means the body is alkaline, and when it's below 7, it means our body is acidic. Now, we've all, maybe done this in chemistry lab. The minute we put a solution, an acid solution in a container, the container will rot. Whereas if the solution is alkaline, nothing will happen to the container for days and days. Hence, it's very important to eat foods that are alkaline in nature. This prevents us from all kind of diseases. We have actually seen a miracle recovery in our mom. Yes, she has slowed down compared to earlier, but she still does about 1 hour of yoga. We take her down every day, and she's on 0 medicines in the last 6 years. So it's very important. So I'm going to just talk about certain alkaline foods that can help us even now and even later on in life. It can also help in weight loss, reducing bloating, acidity. So let's take this phase to actually become healthier and healthier. So number one, my very, very favorite one, which is lemon shot. So many of us must have heard of vodka shots. So today let's, know what is a lemon shot actually. So basically, if you can take 1/4 glass of water, preferably warm water, add 1 lemon to it. You can also add a pinch of turmeric and a pinch of black pepper. The black pepper will automatically aid the absorption of the turmeric in our body. Hence, it's very, very important to add the black pepper. And if this can be taken early in the morning or maybe even after your meals, it can be an excellent source of alkaline food. So many people ask me that lemon is acidic. So please remember that's a myth, because lemon is acidic when it is outside the body. The minute it metabolizes within the body, it becomes almost 10 on 10 alkaline. I've had patients with years of acidity, bloating, sinus issues, and just with lemon shot, they are absolutely fine now. They don't need any medicines anymore. It's almost like a miracle recovery. So please write this down. I will wait for a moment. Please write quickly about the lemon shot. 1/4 glass water, 1 lemon, a pinch of turmeric and a pinch of black pepper. This is excellent for you all. Preferably warm water, or if you are not comfortable with warm water, even room temperature water is absolutely fine. So just make a quick note of this. Even a mental note. It can actually be like a miracle cure. Secondly, very, very important, what we begin our day with actually determines our day. So if our day can begin well, the morning 3 hours are very, very important. So basically, after the lemon shot, we need to take dry fruits. Now please remember, dry fruits are different from nuts. In Diwali and all, we mix dry fruits and nuts together. Remember, nuts are your almonds, pistachio, your cashew and walnuts. And your dry fruits are your raisins, dates, blackberry, blueberry, cranberry, fig. All these are dry fruits. If you have diabetes, you may need to take it in much smaller quantity. Else you can freely take this in the morning after your lemon shot. So maybe just give it about 10 minutes and then you can consume the dry fruits. So you can just quickly note this down. Dry fruits are your dates, raisins, blackberry, blueberry, cranberry, fig. Anything that is softer, a dried fruit is a dry fruit, and nuts are the hard ones. So never mix dry fruits and nuts together. It's a strict no. Our body has a different ability to absorb dry fruit and a different ability to absorb nuts. Hope you all have written this down. Now the third thing, the nuts which I spoke about. So okay, I will, some people are requesting me to slow down a bit so you all can make a note. So please write this down. First, write about the lemon shot. I'm just repeating, that is 1/4 glass water, 1 lemon, a pinch of turmeric and a pinch of black pepper. Then second, the dry fruits. These are your dates, your raisins, cranberry, blueberry, fig. Hope you all have made a note of this. Yeah, now thirdly, the third category of alkaline food is your nuts. Nuts play a very important role. Please remember that it's very important to take good fats in our body. Good fats also give us something called as omega-3, which is very important. So I will just tell you the 3 sources of good fats. And when you can take good fats, automatically the bad fats in the body start melting. This is one of the best ways to lose weight and also to boost our immunity. So please, you can write this down. I will answer all the questions later. So you can write this. Basically, the 3 sources of good fats. Number 1, you have all your nuts, which is almonds, cashew, pistachio and your walnut. So these can be taken a handful, and these are ideally best taken in the evening. So maybe at around 4 or 5, we all tend to feel very hungry. That is the right time to take nuts. Then the second source of good fat is your coconut. So basically the brown color coconut that we use for chutney or during puja, that is the one that we need to use. It's called khopra in Hindi. It is an excellent source of good fat and omega-3. If this can be taken in the morning or in the evening, you are actually having something so nutritious, you will no longer need to eat junk food as often. So this is the second source of good fat. And the third very important source, which many people miss out, is your seeds. They are they are high on omega-3. They improve the quality of your skin, of your hair. They actually make you look much younger, which I think all of us would love to. So please remember seeds. I will tell you the different categories of seeds. We have pumpkin seed, watermelon, sesame and flax seeds. And there is also chia seeds. You can just make a note of this. Seeds are pumpkin, watermelon, flax seed and sesame and also chia seeds. Now these can all be roasted, and you can also mix them in a mixie so it becomes like a powder. They can be sprinkled over the dal, over the vegetables, and they can be consumed. Or you can also just take a handful and chew them or take it with water. So I'm just repeating again. There are 3 sources of good fats very high on omega-3. One is your nuts, which is walnut, pistachio. There is cashew and almonds. So this is the nut category. The second very important good fats are your seeds. Pumpkin, watermelon, flaxseed, sesame. Yes, even sunflower seeds are excellent. So all these seeds can be had together. And the third very high source of good fats are the khopra, the what we call as nariyal in Hindi, the brown color coconut. So please include this in your diet. It is very helpful. I have seen a drastic change in not only my mom, my sister, myself. I feel our bloating has gone away. There is no acidity. There is just a overall glow that has come in. So please include this in your diet. So I'll just repeat. Number 1 is your lemon shot. Number 2 was your was your dry fruits. Number 3, the sources of good fats. Number 4, there will be total 5. Number 4 will be vegetable juice. Now vegetable juice, it's unbelievable how power packed it is. Because when you make a soup out of vegetables, because of the amount of boiling that it goes through, a lot of the nutrition is actually lost. However, if you can have a fresh glass of vegetable juice, I usually after my lemon shot and my dry fruits, I always take a vegetable juice. Now there are 3 different types of vegetable juices. One is the green juice, second is the red juice, and third is the water juice. So the green juice is made of, Rupali, I will answer all these questions at the end. Thank you so much. I will keep answering this at the end of the session. So basically we have three types of vegetable juice. The green juice is made up of coriander, spinach, mint, and you can also add a bit of ginger, lemon and rock salt. You can just make a quick note of this. I can even put this up on the FB page so that you all can read it later also. Yes, then we have the red juice, which is made up of beetroot, carrot and tomato. Please remember, though we read a lot on the internet about ABC, which is apple, beetroot and carrot, please do not mix your vegetables along with your fruits. It's not good. Our body digests fruits very differently and vegetables very differently. So a pure vegetable juice is one of the healthiest gifts that you can give your body. I take an entire glass of green juice in the morning and I cannot even tell you how amazing it makes me feel. So if you all want me to quickly repeat, the green juice, which is made up of spinach, coriander, mint, a bit of ginger, rock salt and lemon. This is your green juice. Second is your red juice, which is made up of tomato, beetroot and carrot. And then the third one is the water juice, which is made up of cucumber, and you can also put bottle gourd in it. Also, of course, if many people ask me, can we mix all the vegetables together? It's absolutely fine. However, as a human, we love variety. So if we can divide it into green, red juice and a water juice, then every day we can get a new variety also. Yeah, so this and the last one, the fifth one, this is extremely important. This is called as almond milk. So almond milk is basically nut milk. So it's not actually dairy. The entire milk is made of almonds. This is best taken in the night. You can just warm the almond milk. You can mix 2-3 strands of saffron in it. And you can also put a little bit of cardamom. And believe me, when you take this in the night and sleep, the entire night you will actually conk off and be able to sleep like a baby. So I'm just repeating. So this can be also purchased from outside, or there are ways to make almond milk which you can see on YouTube. It's very simple. However, if you don't want to take the effort at home, you can just purchase the Tetra Pak from outside. So you need to just warm the almond milk. You need to put 2 to 3 strands of saffron and a pinch of cardamom. You can also add other things like cinnamon, jaifal, maybe a little bit of ginger. Any of these Indian spices can be added. You will see a huge difference in your skin, the way you sleep. Again, your hair will become better, and the entire night your body will keep getting nourished. So these are actually the 5 categories of superfoods, because I really believe that, very often we keep hearing, don't do this, don't do this, don't eat this. But it's so, what life is about do's and not about don'ts. So it's very important to know what should we eat. So always I recommend my patients that eat the healthy foods. Automatically the need for junk goes down. So these are the 5 superfoods. I'm going to quickly repeat. Lemon shot, which is 1/4 glass of water with 1 lemon, a pinch of turmeric and a pinch of black pepper. The second is your dry fruits. This is, your raisins, your dates, cranberry, blueberry, fig. This can also be taken in the morning. Then we spoke about the main sources of good fats. So the good fats can be the third category, which is your nuts, it is your seeds and your nariyal, the copra, coconut. Then the fourth one is your vegetable juice. It is extremely power packed. In this we spoke about 3 categories: green juice, the red juice and the water juice. This can be taken in the morning, or it can also be taken in the evening, or you can also take 2 glasses of vegetable juices. It's excellent for health. And please remember, all this can also be given to children. Then we have the last one which I spoke about, and that's your almond milk. So it's much better nowadays to consume nut milk rather than actual milk, because there is a lot of growth hormones that are injected into the milk. Unless if you are taking A2 milk, that is still a very good one to take. So in the almond milk, you have to just warm it a little, put 2 to 3 strands of saffron along with a little cinnamon, cardamom, jaifal. It is an excellent thing to rejuvenate your muscles, your brain, and if you can take it and sleep, you will actually start sleeping much deeper. Yeah, so are we clear with the nutrition part? So we can move on now to, yes, let's move on a little bit to the, so very important, a lot of people have been asking me, even my patients, that it's, please give us certain tips at the mental level, the psychological level, because the lockdown is something very new for all of us. There is a lot of uncertainty. Will there be another lockdown? Honestly, it took me also almost a week to accept it, but now I'm really coming to terms. I've adapted myself. I've started online sessions. There are so many things we can do during this period and actually make it one of the best phase of our life. Because how often do we get so much time? So I'll just talk about certain things that we can do which can really help a lot. Lot of my patients are benefiting with this. I have seen my so many of my family members enjoying this period like never before. So number one, it's very important to see, we so many, like at our house there are so many things that we've not cleaned for years and years, we've not organized. This is a very very important time to clean things, to clean our cupboards. It's very very therapeutic also to let go. So initially for 1 week I used to invest at least 2 hours a day to clean my house, and at the end of it I used to always feel so much lighter. It was just amazing the amount of lightness it gave me. So it's a very very good time to reorganize, to clean, to discard things that we don't need. You'll actually feel lighter when you get back to work and your normal life. Second, please remember, this is maybe physical distancing is happening, but we do not need to emotionally distance ourselves, and it's okay to reach out for help. There are days when even I have spoken to my loved ones that I need help, I need to talk to you all, and it's absolutely fine. We usually are not hesitant to take, if our body is in pain, we go to a physiotherapist, we go to a doctor. However, if our emotions are not okay, we just sometimes feel so scared to even talk about it. And I would really like to emphasize this, that please do not keep any suppressions within. This is the best time to reach out to family, to your friends. If you're feeling happy, share with them. If you're not feeling happy, if something is disturbing you, call up and speak to your loved one. It can make a huge difference. If you all want, you all can always note this down. So one, cleaning, reorganizing things. Second, please emotionally be connected even more to people right now. Not only us, but also they need it a lot. So I make it a point to at least call up 4 to 5 people during this phase. Some of my friends are in the US. Almost every day we are connecting with each other. I message my cousins. I keep in touch with all my patients. And it's making a huge difference to them and also to me. So this is the second thing that you all can do. Third, one thing very very important, please stay physically active. There are many different forms of exercises that we can do. Dance is an amazing way to reconnect with yourself, with your partner, with your children. So you can just play some music, let your hair down and just freak out completely. You will realize that you will actually discover a new you. So when we are physically active, it's very good because it again releases endorphins, which are the happy hormones. It also helps us to bond with ourselves and our partner. And it of course makes you lose weight also. So there are many people who are doing online dance classes. Please, you can join them, or you can even do it at your home with your family. It can make a huge difference. So please stay physically active. The fourth one is, there are a lot of games that you can play. I personally enjoy playing board games. So, there is Taboo, there is Boggle, there is Pictionary, or you can just play Antakshari. Trust me, these are very small things, but they make a huge difference. Maybe half an hour to 1 hour you can invest in playing board games. A lot of my patients who are children, I've given them certain tips, and the parents are doing board games with them, and it's making a huge difference to them. They are learning so much, and also it's keeping them mentally and creatively occupied. So you can play board games. You can also, one thing which has again helped me a lot is just maintaining a gratitude journal. I've started doing this for about 2 to 3 weeks now. So every morning after I finish my workout, I just open my diary and I write at least 3 things that I'm grateful for. And it's really helping me emotionally. When I can deepen the feelings of gratitude, automatically, I feel so much better about the situation. Make your children also do this. You can also make your loved ones do this. In fact, help them to create a gratitude journal. This is another thing we can do. So I'm just repeating. One, we can clean things, we can reorganize things. Secondly, you can play board games with your children. Third, please stay physically active. It can help a lot. Also dance a lot, smile, giggle, find small reasons to celebrate with each other. And of course, many people are saying that we are not used to staying with our spouse for so long, for so many days. Like even my husband travels a lot, I travel a lot. But so initially, we were like, okay, we were maybe into each other's space a little. But gradually you realize this is one of the best times to know each other, to accept each other just the way we are. And now I think we've developed a beautiful rhythm with each other, which would have not happened if this lockdown was not there. So in every situation, let's find a blessing. It can make us feel so much better. So these are the things that you can do. Also, this is a very good time to fine tune. So what I've done is at my work, I'm just going back and thinking, what are the things that I need to fine tune in my life? Do I need to fine tune my systems, the way I am with my employees, with my team? So this is a great time to structure things. Maybe we have been working with certain old thought patterns. This is the time to renew. So it's very important to take some time to pause, to reflect, and to renew things. So please do these things. There are a lot more things which we can discuss on the coming Tuesday. So as of now, these are the main things that you can do. If you all want, I'll quickly revise it. So one, clean things, organize. Then dance with your family, keep yourself physically active. It's very, very important. Also, take this time to play board games, fine tune. Financially, of course, I just want to only say this one thing. Let's be prudent. I just love shopping. That is one, maybe it's very therapeutic for me. But these days, even when I go to a grocery or to a chemist, the first thing I ask is, do I really need this? And that's helping me a lot. So before buying something, if we can just ask, do I really need this? It will help us to not overspend during this period. Yeah, so if you all have any questions till now, we can I can answer them, and then we can move on into a fun meditation. So I think someone had asked me that do we need to soak the seeds? So yes, the seeds not necessarily, but you can soak the nuts and seeds. Some people have a lot of heat in the body. So if your body has a tendency to develop boils and heat, then it's good to soak the seeds for half an hour. Also the nuts can be soaked, and definitely it will help you all a lot. Any other questions? You all can ask me now. I'll just give you all a moment to think about it, and you all can ask me the questions. Yeah, someone has asked me about the lemon shot. So basically, one entire lemon is very good to take. If you're not comfortable with one lemon, you can begin with half a lemon or just a few drops also. But ideally, one lemon is very good to consume. I'll just check if there are questions. Okay, you all can ask me at the end of the session also. So let's move on into meditation. Many people say that if we'll meditate when we grow old. But honestly, I have noticed this, that if we meditate, we actually can reverse or pause our aging. I have seen this in my personal life also. Today I look and feel younger than what I was even 5 years back. So right now, let's do just a 10-minute meditation. Just let go. Okay, I'll just answer the questions which are Mr. Suresh has asked me, what is the right time to have nuts? So ideally, it's very good to take nuts in the evening. Now, all of us have experienced this, that in the evening, we suddenly feel very hungry. So the reason is that it's in the evening that the body makes energy for the next day. So basically that is the reason what we take in the evening plays a very, very important role. So basically if you can give, usually we just reach out for a vada pav, a bhel, or some junk food in the evening. That is very harmful because that's the time your body is making energy for the next day. So nuts and seeds can be consumed in the evening at about 4 or 5. Along with that, you can take a vegetable juice. If you're still hungry after that, then maybe you can eat your vada pav, bhel, a sandwich, or there are things like dal makhana. We can talk about all this more on next Tuesday. So Suresh, you can have nuts in the evening. It's a very, very good thing to have nuts post 12 p.m. In the morning, it's very good to take dry fruits. Yes, now we will, if there are any more questions, you all can just type it and keep it. We will take it after the meditation. So right now, it's going to be, it's just about you and your inner journey. It will be a beautiful experience if you can just clean your mental state. Just, if possible, don't think about the past. Don't have any anxiety about the future. Life is in the now. So let's do a beautiful meditation. It can really be very beneficial. So all of you, just close your eyes first and take 5 deep breaths. So breathe in from your nose and breathe out from your mouth. Super. Now please open your eyes. Okay, just remember that our nervous system is made up of the parasympathetic as well as the sympathetic. When we want to heal or improve our immunity, or when we are feeling very anxious, it's very important to activate the parasympathetic nervous system. So when we do breathing from our left nostril, automatically the parasympathetic nervous system gets activated, and it can play a very important role in just calming your thoughts. So hugely the anxiety will start coming down. So let's just do this, all of us together. So with your right hand, you block the right nostril, and 11 times we are going to breathe in from the left nostril and breathe out from the left nostril. Ideally, if you are breathing in, let's say for 4 counts, then breathe out for 8 counts. So the exhalation should be double of the inhalation. So let's do it together. So just close your eyes, block your right nostril and breathe in and out 11 times. And 11. Wonderful. I can just already feel so much sense of peace. People are messaging that they are just feeling a bit more peaceful. I'm so happy, because anxiety is something that we need to get rid of. This is the time that we have to emerge as a winner, adapt to circumstances. So now we'll just move on into a very simple form of meditation. I feel this is very easy for beginners. It will just take about 10 minutes. So this is called as the chakra meditation. Please you do not need to mug up what I'm saying. I can send the links later on Facebook. So just see, energy is all over the body. However, there are 7 places where there is the highest focus of energy. This is the place where the nerves meet in the spine. So this is scientific also. Years back they have discovered this, that there are 7 chakras in our body which have the highest energy. Now when we can chant a certain sound, every chakra has a certain color, a certain sound, and if we can visualize the color and chant that sound, automatically that chakra gets balanced and any kind of diseased energy just gets thrown out. So on Sunday I had taken this for a group of people. One of my friends was having a lot of shoulder pain and she felt better after the chakra meditation. She also somehow in the night had a lot of tears flowing down, and she said that I just felt that something that needed to come out of me just got cleansed. So I don't know, I feel that somehow this phase is making all of us so real, so connected to each other. Otherwise sometimes we are even scared to say that yes, I did cry. So let's do a beautiful chakra meditation together. This will help you tremendously in your immune system. And as you are doing it, we can also send a prayer to people who need it the most right now. So please sit straight and close your eyes. I'm just going to guide you all through. You all don't open your eyes till I ask you all to open. This can be a very beautiful experience. So please give this to yourself. Preferably be in a closed environment right now where there is no noise coming in. You can also sit down and do this. So there are 7 chakras in the body. The first one is a red color chakra, which is at the base of the spine, the Mooladhara chakra. This helps us to feel grounded. It helps us to develop faith. So during this time, to reduce anxiety, the Mooladhara works very well. So just visualize a red color chakra at the base of your spine, and the sound that corresponds to this chakra is LAM, pronounced as LUM. So we'll just say 3 times LUM together. Keep your eyes closed. Take a deep breath in, listen to me once, and then you can follow. LUM. Let's do this 3 times together. LUM. 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 Beautiful. I know I cannot hear you all, but still I can just feel the peace. Now let's move on to the next chakra, which is the orange color chakra. So imagine an orange color ball 2 inches below your belly button, just like the beautiful setting sun. The more and more we can connect to nature, the healthier we will become. It will really boost our immunity. So visualize a orange color chakra 2 inches below your belly button, and let's say VAM together. VAM, pronounced as VAM. So this we can say together. Take a deep breath and say it with me 3 times. VAM. 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 Just be with your breath right now, the prana, which is the essence of life. Keep your eyes closed. Now visualize a yellow color chakra like the radiant sun, the sunrise. Inside your belly button, this is the solar plexus, the center of confidence. It will give you a huge amount of confidence to face this situation, to face any uncertainty in life. And we'll say RAM together. It's spelled as RAM, but we pronounce it as RAM. So let's say it 3 times together. Take a deep breath. Ram. 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 Stay with your breathing. Now visualize the 4th chakra, the one of my favorite ones. This is the Anahat chakra, the center of love. Imagine it like a green, beautiful flower. And the sound that corresponds to this chakra is YAM. YAM, pronounced as YAM. Let's say it 3 times together. YAM. 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 I think more than ever we need this love energy so much more. In fact, right now just visualize any of your loved ones or maybe people that need our prayer and love right now, and just send a heartfelt sense of love to all these people. You can even give it to your children if you want. Now visualize a light blue color chakra at the throat area. This helps us to express, and the sound that corresponds to this is hum, H-U-M. So let's say hum together 3 times. Hum. 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 Stay with your breathing, keep your eyes closed. Now a very powerful chakra, the Ajna chakra, which is the power of intuition. It's dark blue color at the center of your forehead, and this corresponds to the universal sound Om. It's not religion based, it's a universal sound, it's spiritual. So let's say Om 3 times very powerfully. It can make a huge difference to our well-being. Om. Om. So feel the entire rainbow inside you. We have the red color chakra, the orange, the yellow, the green, light blue, dark blue, which is also indigo. It's an entire rainbow within us. And the rainbow is formed when there is sun, also when there is rains. Hence there will be challenging times and there will be many beautiful times. When it's a combination of both, that is when a beautiful rainbow is formed. Now the last chakra, which is the divinity, the divine chakra, also called as the Sahasra chakra. This is at the top of the head. Imagine a white bright light just pouring into your head area, and just for a moment connect to your source of faith. It could be your guru, your spiritual mentor, it could be your parents, or it could just be the universal energy, the creator. And to activate this chakra, we have to say Aha. So you all listen to me once and then do it 3 times. Aha. Let's do it 3 times together. Aha. Aha. Just feel a sense of peace, and when we are peaceful, many of the thoughts that we release actually get manifested. Let's just desire and release a thought that very soon as a human race we can overcome this and create an even better world than earlier. Now before opening your eyes, please rub your palms and feel the warmth in your palms. Just rub your palms together, you can feel the warmth. Put this on your low back area. Touch is very healing. So please give that touch to yourself. Put it on your low back area. Now again rub your palms. Please put your palms on the stomach area. Imagine that you are giving a lot of healing energy. All the anxiety is just going away and replaced by faith and peace. Now rub your palms and put it on the heart area. Give yourself love, your loved ones, and to the world at large. Now rub your palms. Put both your hands on the eyes. Just give it some healing energy. Now remove the palms Take 5 deep breaths and then very, very gently open your eyes. The last one, take a deep breath. And now very, very gently, please open your eyes. Super. I'm so glad that so many of you have joined in and done this so sincerely. So if there are any questions, please ask me, or you can even post it in the comment section and then I can answer it later. So just take a moment. If there are any questions about the nutrition part, I'm just revising that we covered the 3 pillars of wellness. One, it was the nutrition. So we discussed about certain superfoods that can make a huge difference to boost our immunity. They all are very simple and they are readily available in our kitchen itself. The second pillar that we spoke about was the psychological aspect in many different ways. How we can calm the mind, we can change our thought pattern, we can develop something called the new normal instead of constantly thinking about the old stuff. And the last one that we spoke about was the meditation, which is so important. Please don't wait to grow old to meditate. In fact, if you start meditating, you can reverse and pause aging. Thank you so much. I'm getting excellent feedbacks for the meditation. I'm so happy about this because I think meditation is something very close to my heart. So if there are any questions, please take a moment and ask me. Else you can post it in the comment section and I will answer it later. Any questions about the nutrition or about the chakra meditation or maybe certain psychological tips? Okay, Narsimha is asking, ma'am, where can I find the repeated videos? So basically on Facebook only, because this is Facebook Live, the video will remain there and you can always go back to it and watch the video. And also I've told my branding team, they have recorded the entire video. I can probably send it across. I will send it to Global Insurance and then they can take a decision and send it. Any other question? Thank you, Sarvanan. Okay, you all can think about it and post. Thank you. Thank you, Geetu. I'm glad you enjoyed it. So, thank you so much, Suman. I would just like to end the session by saying that one thing which I'm realizing, that somehow this lockdown period is making all of us so much more real. Right now we are not able, it's silly, but we are not able to do our eyebrows, our upper lip, or even straighten our hair. And I don't know, somewhere I'm feeling much more real than ever. I'm true to my emotions. I'm knowing myself so much better. And it's a wonderful feeling because I think it's a real world that we need to create for our generation next. Too much of mask, too much of pretending has gone in. And I really pray that even after everything is over, we continue to be so much more real with each other. Thank you, Ravish. Thank you, Asim. When can we do the, okay, Suman is asking when we can do the meditation. So there is no hard and fast rule. Meditation is a connect with our source of faith, with our divinity. So you can do it anytime, but ideally if you do it on an empty stomach, you will experience a much more deeper experience. Hence morning, maybe around 6:37, depending on your waking time, you can do it, or even evening is a beautiful time to do meditation. So around 5 o'clock, when it's just a lovely experience, it's quite peaceful at that time, you can do it that time also. Thank you, Asha. Thank you, Nitesh. Thank you, Anand. Yeah, Suman, I hope you got your answer. You can do the meditation anytime, but preferably 1 hour before your food or 1 hour after your food, or empty stomach. Automatically the experience is much deeper then. Yes, so coming, Welcome, Suman. So, in the coming Tuesday session, we will go deeper. There are many people who've been asking me some recipes that they can make at home right now, which can boost our immunity. We will speak about that. We'll also go a little deeper into exercises. Our own space is enough to do all the workout that we want. I've been experiencing this, so I will share it with you all also. Yes, so yeah, so I'm ending the session. If there's anything, please post it in the comment section, some questions, and I will make sure to answer all of them. Thank you so much for the wonderful messages you all are sending. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay happy. Please use these simple tips. It can make a huge difference. This is the time to help ourselves, to help others, and really emerge as a new humanity. Let's create a new normal. Thank you so much. Thank you, Global Insurance, for having me here. Thank you, Odilia. Thank you so much. Okay, thank you so much. Take care. See you all next Tuesday at 5 p.m.